Imagine you show up at a party and immediately everyone stops talking and they turn and look at you and they start booing and throwing red solo cups. This is how a lot of new Magic the Gathering players feel when they bring their, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle deck to a table and the old heads are like, what the fuck is that? Literally, what the fuck? I do want to talk to the pissed off part of the fan base in a future video, but today I want to talk to the newer players because, first of all, a lot of us are just really glad you're here. But you also deserve an explanation as to why everyone's so pissed off about Universes Beyond, which is the moniker Magic gives to all of the crossover sets. Star Trek, Staples, whatever, I can't.
Miku,
thank you. Jesus. Have they done Jesus yet?
No, I don't think
they should. But in addition to explaining why everyone's so pissed off, I think the heart of this video is actually an invitation to go deeper into Magic, its lore, its community, and its world, because this game is amazing. So let's talk about Universe Beyond's aesthetics. Magic the Gathering has an incredible roster of visual artists going back all the way to its conception. There's 30 years of history leading these old head Magic players to feel like Universes Beyond is literally just an ad in their art museum. And it's unskippable.
it is skippable.
It is, I have skipped it.
Yeah, I've skipped quite a few.
Because unlike something like Fortnite, where we don't really have an in-universe lore or like aesthetic that we care about very much, or Smash Bros, where it's designed as a vehicle for crossovers, Magic actually has a native flora and fauna, like an ecosystem that is actually becoming somewhat endangered by this encroaching gentrification, corporatization, what have you. Because imagine you have a fleet of incredible artists. I'd be foaming at the mouth if you made me list all my favorite artists. But then you told them to paint an ATST. They have to paint an ATST. That's so different from something like Fallen Empires, which was a kind of tragic set from Magic's history, where artists were given just free reign on how they depicted each card. You've got these like beautiful Drew Tucker watercolor imaginations paired up with these like absolute fever dreams of merfolk or whatever. It's amazing the amount of expression you find in it. And so that's the invitation to newer players, is to take a closer look. When you see a card across the table from you or in your own collection you're not familiar with, take a look at the bottom of the card. It'll say who created the art. If you look up their name on scryfall.com, you can type in artist : first name, artist : last name. You can find everything else they've done. For me, this started with basic lands. I saw Seb McKinnon Plains recently and was just blown away. This thing was serene and evocative and just blissful. There was a wrecked ship in the background, and so I scrolled down and clicked on Scryfall Tagger, and there's more information there. Lo and behold, this is the skyship Predator, which is the Phyrexian counterpart to the Weatherlight, and they did battle over Dominaria, and there is a wiki that has a book's worth of lore. It has schematics for the damage done to the Predator after their fight. I mean, there are actual books written about the Phyrexian invasion, so if you want to go that far, I haven't. You could. But you could also just, look at Seb McKinnon's other work, and you could find that pattern of chiaroscuro that he likes to enjoy, that theme of the striking figure around which all of the light and shadow are juxtaposed, and you get something like Death Sprout that feels like a Renaissance painting, or Archfiend of Ifnir, which, can you imagine if that dropped during the Satanic Panic? Like, you would have soccer moms shitting their pants. I shit my pants when I see that card. In the best way. Or Soul Herder, whose very head is a black hole from which the entire frame is oriented. And all of that comes from just seeing a Plains that your buddy played and going, oh, wow, that's really beautiful. The invitation is really not only to look closer, but to ask more of your entertainment. Let it aspire to be art. We like Spider-Man, right? But some of the richness and depth is lost in a culture where richness and depth are increasingly rare. So if you want to dig in deeper to magic art, Distraction Makers has an incredible video rounding up some of the best magic art on black cards. I'll link that in the description. And also Aether Files made a deck list that is basically an exploration of the theme of the deep in the ocean, and it is incredible. So check those out if that's your thing. They're both small creators, relatively speaking. Not smaller than us. I couldn't recommend it more. It's what I like to peruse. What do I got in here? I should have like some stickers on here. We should make stickers. Like having a composition notebook that has like some Magic the Gathering stickers on it.
Wine up. Glug, glug, baby.
And that brings us to part 2. I want to talk about the intrinsically ephemeral nature of Universes Beyond. No one is talking about the Spider-Man set anymore. We're just not. I'm still thinking about Future Sight, right?
I think about Battle for Zendikar every goddamn day.
The bucket lands?
I think about it every day, man.
Forgetting the actual in-universe lore of Magic for a second, because you don't have to dig into that if it's not your thing, that's fine. There is actually this 33-year history of this community where the players in the community have told a meta-narrative of the game. The accidental misprint creating this monster of Tarmogoyf. I forget who pulled Lightning Helix off the top of their library, top decking a win, and you hear the commentator just go,
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god! Oh my god!
There's that iconic moment with the top deck, but its very mana cost is a reference to the boon cycle, which is from literally the first Magic set, limited edition alpha, where they put out a series of 5 instant spells, 1 for each color, each costing 1 mana, and each one gave you 3 of something. You had Healing Salve, it gave you 3 life. You had Ancestral Recall, it gave you 3 cards. Dark Ritual gave you 3 mana. Lightning Bolt dealt 3 damage to any target, and Giant Growth gave 3 power and 3 toughness. It was beautiful, elegant. Ancestral Recall was completely fucking broken.
So is Dark Ritual, kind of.
Yeah, Dark Ritual's kind of broken. I feel like Giant Growth is the most balanced.
Is the most balanced of them.
I mean, they're still printing it. But Lightning Helix is literally just a Healing Salve flex taped to a Lightning Bolt. And so when a player plays Lightning Helix, there's not just a mechanic that happens. There's this moment in Pro Tour history that we all remember, and there's also this reference back to 1993 when Richard Garfield came up with that boon cycle in the first place, misbegotten though it may have been. And so as a new player, you might find yourself on the outside of a lot of shared knowledge that the other players have and you don't. And tough. No.
I mean, that's part of it.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
In 2015, like, I felt like I was hopping into something that had been around forever. And now here I am, literally 11 years later, and I still don't feel like an old head.
No.
That's because I was there when old heads were old heads.
That's true.
Yeah.
Unless you were playing Magic in 93, you weren't here for everything.
Yeah.
And so, like, the invitation is, hey, actually, we're glad you're here. We'll tell you about the Ornithopter Cube. Like, we'll tell you about what Pondering Mage is referencing. It's normal to be a little bit behind when you get into something new, but if you decide to not let that stop you, there is such a rich history, and you are as welcome here as I am or as anyone else is. And if you want a little bit of a head start getting caught up on some of the metagame history, learn about Dan or Momi or Vig or what have you, I would check out Rhystic Studies and Aether Files. They have video essays that are essentially just these loving histories of different parts of this really niche community. And they explain it well. I'm trying to be them. And I'll add Hungry on Plane if you want to learn more about like the Pro Tour's history. It goes deeper than just Commander, I promise.
When people say it goes deeper than Commander, it sounds so snotty to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
sure.
I love Commander. Like, it got me back into the game.
That's true.
But, like...
Yeah, Commander fucking rules, by the way. I'm not a Commander hater. Like, that's a good point.
No, it's a great format.
It is so much fun.
But, and obviously, we we have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, we took Commander and we absolutely wrung its neck and made this format where we like build decks out of bulk. Then we have 1 hour to cobble together a 40-card deck. We'll jam a 1v1 best of 3 at 30 life, and to top it all off, we're playing for ante. Welcome back to bulk boxing. And that is some bullshit, let me tell you. So, Commander is...
But it's some of the most fun I've ever had with Magic.
Yes.
Like...
Yes. So yeah, don't take me as a Commander hater.
Just a UB hater.
I just feel like I'm telling someone that you can get Spotify without ads, and it actually costs less. So the third part is a little bit less lighthearted, but I do think there is an optimistic spin to take from it. Universes Beyond is encroaching on the other Magic Universe sets. The analogy that I like to use is, imagine your favorite musical artist put out 6 songs every single year, and one year they put out a Christmas song, and it fucking banged. Like, it was Lord of the Rings. Okay, didn't expect that. Really good. And then 2025, it's 3 and 3. You have 3 Christmas songs from your favorite band and 3 non-Christmas songs. And then in 2026, if they didn't change the release date around, it would have been 4 Christmas songs and 2 non-Christmas songs. You would start to wonder, like, is this just gonna be Michael Bublé? Like, are we losing my favorite artist? And the problem is your favorite artist is making a lot of money off their Christmas music. And you're kind of happy about that, honestly. And new people are listening to your favorite artist that wouldn't otherwise. But there's something beautiful that's being lost. It feels like an inevitability within capitalism that the thing that makes more money will edge out the thing that makes less money. If it's the Christmas album, if it's the Universes Beyond sets, or what have you. And that's just a little bit sad. But I think that there's a positive side to this. First of all, we've stabilized. It was 3 sets Universes Beyond, 3 sets Universes Within in 2025 and 2026. And the set release schedule is announced for 2027, and it's still 3 and 3. I wish it were going the other direction, but it has stabilized at 3 and 3. And also, although the Universes Beyond sets haven't been announced specifically for 27, I think it was Mark Rosewater that hinted they won't be like sci-fi future the way Star Trek is, or completely disjointed. We're not going back to New York City was an exact quote. And so thematically they'll fit a little bit better. That's a win. I will also say the in-universe sets have been magnificent. We have not dropped quality. I think Aether Drift was a miss, but we've not dropped quality across Secrets of Strixhaven, Lorwyn Eclipsed. I'm really excited about Reality Fracture. At the time of recording, that's not out. Lord knows how long it'll take me to edit this. And then we've got is it Nautilus?
Yep.
Like the Dark Depths.
I'm pretty excited about that.
The Dire Docks set. And then we've got Zalfir, which is from when Teferi phased out a continent in order to save it from the Phyrexian invasion, and lo and behold, it's a plane now, and it's like Afrofuturism, which is fucking sick. And so the in-universe stuff has actually been incredible. And this is actually why I'm making this video. I think if we as a community can take this influx of new players, because honestly, I have taught 5 or 6 people how to play Magic the Gathering in the last year. Every single one of them came in through Universes Beyond. That's a good thing, right? That's not to be discounted. If we can just demonstrate, hey, this thing goes deeper and is more beautiful than you maybe initially thought, then that can lead into these new sets that are in Universes Within being appreciated and purchased, and that purchasing of those sets will tell Wizards of the Coast, hey, this is what we love, this is what we like, and that will lead to the long-term survival of the game. Which is why I don't spend a dime on Universes Beyond, not because I think it's evil or that people that play Universes Beyond are evil, but because, but because I want to give the economic signal to Wizards of the Coast that this ecosystem, this native species, is actually worth preserving. It feels like cultural, what's the word for when you like make a national park and like John Muir? There's an ism.
Cultural
conservationalism.
Preservationalism.
Cultural conservationalism. I'm going to pre-release for Lorwyn Eclipsed. I'm going to pre-release for Secrets of Strixhaven. I'm skipping TMNT. That's just me. But when my homie sits down with his Final Fantasy deck, I'm not gonna bully him. He's right there.
I'm homies.
He's homies.
I've got 2 Final Fantasy decks.
One's Moogles. It kicked my ass. So if you're a new player, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you're an old player, we can talk about the move, right? We can talk about, hey, what do we do in a later video? But just be chill, like calm down. And instead of bullying someone for playing Universes Beyond, instead invite them into the incredible world of Magic the Gathering and all of the incredible art and stories and history that we have. Thank you for listening to this rambling. I only scripted about the first 30 seconds, and Donnie helped me with the rest, so thank you, Donnie. Do you want to tell them about do you want to like show them your like your Universes Beyond stuff?
Yeah, let's do
As like therapy from my stuff?
Yeah. I'll take a seat real quick.
Oh, okay, yeah.